I bet you're probably wondering where I've been, right? I haven't been on this page for like a month, but I've got a real good reason. Welcome to Bear Pantry Talk. This is the sister channel to the Bear Pantry Show. This is where you're going to find honest reviews, exciting unboxings, do-it-yourself projects, and engaging commentary. Hey guys, Barbara here. First of all, I want to welcome all my brand new subscribers and say a great thank you to my old subscribers because you guys hang in here with this page even when I'm gone. So let me tell you why I was gone. I was writing my third cookbook. So if you follow my cooking page, you know that my product is cookbooks, right? So I was writing the third cookbook and I had to edit it all by myself, 10 hours a day for like 23 or 24 days. So now that I submitted the book to the people who are going to print it up for me, I'm free again. But what I want to do is show you guys how to write a cookbook. Would you guys like to learn that? Now, this video might get kind of long, so I might chop it up into different pieces as we go along, okay? But let's start. First of all, I'm screen recording. Let me start screen recording. I'm going to take you over to this website, and it's called Morris Cookbooks. There, it filled in for me. See how this page looks? Pretty happy, right? So now they have full color stock covers and dividers. You can use stuff that they already made right here. I don't like using the stuff they made because that means somebody else may have it. So I like to do my own stuff. So first of all, what you're gonna have to do is scroll down to the bottom. Look right here. Since I started making books with these people, now you can have a full color press ready pages. I don't know anyone that can do press ready pages for me, so I can't do this kind of cookbook, but in the future I hope I can. Okay, so let's scroll down to the bottom and go to TypeNSave. Now if you go to Simply Cookbooks, you can buy less than 100 cookbooks from them, but you're kind of limited with what you can do with what you can do with the cover and the dividers and stuff like that. So I go to TypeNSave because I want to have full control over my cookbook. But the one thing is, you're gonna have to buy at least 100 books when you're done. Okay, so keep that in mind. So right here, I don't want to log in. I want to create a whole new one. I am working on another book right now about cakes and stuff that's going to come out later this year, but we're going to create a whole new one so I can show you how to sign in. So we're going to create a free account. Title the cookbook. It does not have to be the title that you end up with, but just name it something to anchor it here. So I'm going to name it something like street foods. Okay. Organization name. You don't have to have an organization, but these people do a lot of things with nonprofit and stuff like that in schools. So I'm just going to name it my name of my business, Bear Pantry Show Marketing. The chairperson is me. I'm not going to fill that out. Now, if you're going to do a cookbook with other people helping you out, then you might have chair people. I'm not going to fill that part out right now. Well, does it have an asterisk? You know what? I might have to fill it out. Let me put my name. Daytime phone. I'm going to put my Google number. Okay, email. I'm going to put my email as Bear Pantry. Does it fill in already? Okay. At Gmail. And then here it says, subscribe to receive emails with helpful hints, inspiration, That's if you need help. Subscribe to receive invitation and special offers. Well, I don't really want anything from Simply Cookbooks because I'm not going to be doing a lower quantity stuff, but you do that if you want. I don't really need any of this stuff right here. So then you're going to have to put your mailing address. So I'm going to fill all this stuff out and come back at you, okay? I can never get these things right, these captcha or whatever. So now the account has been created. So now we're going to go ahead and log in. I'm going to blur out all this stuff so you guys don't see it. You have an account number that's going to be affiliated with your book from henceforward. And you got your username. You got the chairperson password, the committee password, the contributor password. These are all passwords that they give you, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and blur out all that stuff just in case I want to do this as a book in the future. I don't want anybody to just have access to my book. So let's go back to Morris Cookbooks again. And then we're going to go to TypeNSave. And then we're going to log in. And I already have another account with them. Let's see, it's not allowing me to log in. Let's see. Username and password, the password they gave me. I want to hit save. And now I'm in. I don't want any of this stuff. Go away. Go away. Okay, let's see. They want you to put deadlines and stuff like that. Let's put this deadline for like September 1st. Maximum recipes, contribute. We don't want any of this stuff. We don't have any contributors, okay? Okay, get started. Oh, come on. You have to go through all this stuff. I mean, as a new person, you're going to appreciate this. But for me right now, I don't want to pick all of this stuff right now. So let's cancel. You must save your recipes before continuing. Oh, save the format. Okay, let's pick the format. They have different formats that you can pick here. And you look up here, see how it says free? You want to pick the free stuff, okay? Because this stuff adds up. So you have this one where it has this little design here. This is the cookbook that I'm doing right now has that. You have this one where it just has the star here. I might end up pick that F7. Let's see. I don't want anything in cursive. If I were you, I wouldn't pick anything in cursive because people don't know how to read cursive anymore. I already have a cookbook that I did like this with F9. I already have one that I did like this, I believe. F11. If you use F15, they will deduct 20 cents off of your book. So you get a discount if you use this one. So what do you guys think? Maybe I should pick this one and save 20 cents, huh? Do you guys like the handwriting? See, it's not too many that you have to pick from, so it doesn't get annoying. So it's either what did I like again? F15? I think I like F15. So I'm going to pick this one. F15. Now, let me show you something right here. It's asking if you want alphabetical, arranges recipes alphabetically within each category or subcategory. If you, okay, when I did my cookbook, The Pantry Laid Bare, I have a chapter in the book that's muffins and cookies combined, and I didn't want them to be scattered within each other. So I didn't want you to have like banana muffin and then chocolate chip cookie and then chocolate chip muffin. I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted all the muffins to be together and all the cookies to be together. So I had to alphabetize that myself. I had to pick custom. I had to pick custom right here. And keep in mind that when you pick that, you're not just going to customize that one chapter. You're going to have to alphabetize your entire book. Okay? So it's always safe to go with this and then try to make your categories different. But I did that for The Pantry Laid Bare because I really wanted those two things to be together in one category. Continued prints recipes continuously from page to page. I don't like that. I don't like my recipes to be split where if you have only this little space on the bottom, it'll give you maybe the ingredients and then it continues on the next page. I don't like that. So I pick non-continued. Come on. Does not split recipes from page to page. Why is it not allowing me to pick? Continued prints recipes continuously from page to page. No, I don't want that. Why is it not allowing me to do that? So we have to see why. Okay. No, see? I don't want this format then. This where you save 20 cents, that sucks. I don't want that one because I want to be able to not let them split my recipe. So go back out. And I don't want to pick this one with a line. I already had this one. This is the one right now for the book that I did. So I want to be different. You know, I want to pick a different one. So let's go over here again. And we're going to pick this guy right here. I'm going to pick F7. Is that what I picked just now? See? Now I'm allowed to pick non-continued. That's the thing. You might save 20 cents on that format, but then you're kind of limited, all right? So I want it to be alphabetically done for me. The page, I want it to be white. You can pick a different color, but it's going to cost you money if you pick the cream. You want to do that. Let's see what it costs if I pick the cream. 20 cents. 20 cents. Is it worth it to add 20 cents to the book just to have the pages be cream? No, I don't think so. And then format artwork, let's see. Oh, you can have some artwork here, but you might run into where they're charging you again. So I try to stay out of things where I'm adding to the book, because the base price might be $3 and something cents, and by the time you add everything, your book's $9 by the time you're buying it, right? So then recipe notes, I don't want to pay nothing more, so I'm not going to have them include no recipe notes. Forget that. That's mean I could put notes in the recipes. So I said no. Index is free. Contributor index is it's free. I'm not going to have any contributor, so leave that alone. Additional contributors, I don't have none. So let's save. So now we're at where I really want to bring you. So you have recipe settings, category settings, recipe symbols, recipe fillers, recipe writing tips. This is where we want to go, okay? So you want to make sure that you come to this page for the writing tips. Do not assume that you know how to write a cookbook according to what Morris Cookbooks and TypeNSave wants you to do. Come here and read everything. It tells you list the ingredients and the order used. Make sure all the ingredients are included in the directions. That's where editing comes in, because a lot of the times when I'm editing, I'm reading my method, and when I look up, that ingredient is not there at all. So you want to double check that when you're editing. And note, a little tip for writing any type of book: do not edit while you're writing, because it's going to mess up your creativity. All right, so just go ahead, write it with all your mistakes, and that's where editing comes in. That's why it takes me 23 days, 10 hours a day, to go ahead and edit. Include all the amounts in container sizes, like 2 8-ounce cans, 1 14-ounce package, and it shows you the abbreviations. Let me see if I can find that for you. See, it shows you how to set everything up. It wants you to write it like a full paragraph. You're not going to be writing step 1, step 2, step 3 like you see for instructions on the internet. They want you to write it like a whole paragraph, and you cannot put a note if you didn't pick that option for you to put notes, because they will get you on that. So what I do is I sneak little notes inside my paragraph. I don't put note yada yada yada. I just say make sure that you don't overmix, little stuff like that. So then what you want to do is check out the abbreviations. I would screenshot this, have it on my phone. I do that all the time, have it on my phone, so you can know what the abbreviations are. It's C period for cup, it's PT period for pint, it's TSP for teaspoon with the period, of course, it's capital T with the period for tablespoon. So different books will have it differently. Morris Cookbooks and TypeNSave requires it this way, and you have to really sit here and familiarize yourself with what they need, okay? So that's your first step right here. Let's go back. What you're going to do now is go to category settings, and you're going to set up categories. Now they have some categories set up here for you already. If you like these, you can keep these. If not, you can just delete them and start with your own. So appetizers and beverages, let's say you want to keep that, and soups and salads. So what I do is add my own categories. So let's go in here, and this category, you don't want to have subcategories, because if you have a subcategory, it's gonna you're gonna pay again. Everything is a la carte, and you're gonna pay again, okay? So let's see, you can drag this and move it. You can move your categories. If you don't want that to be like that, you can drag and move, okay? So now subcategories are 5 cents. You see that? So you got to save every time you do anything. It says adding and renaming categories have been disabled since you are using stock dividers. So we want to go back out again and fix that. We don't want no stock divider. Okay, so go into divider. We don't want stock divider. We want custom full color divider. So you got to go set that up and select the paper color. We want white again. Everything is white. Why? Cream costs money. Okay, so you go in there and set up your dividers. Divider back type before saving. Okay, so every time you go, you'll hit a wall. So it's 12 cents per divider. So if you have 8 dividers, 12 times 8, but there's also another 3 cents added. So here for the back, the full divider backs, full custom, no, I don't usually do that. I do this, the free helpful hints. So you'll have your category picture on the front, and behind it you'll get helpful hints that they put in for you. You can have nothing there and leave it blank, but I do the helpful hints because it's free. Okay? Once it's free, it's for me. Now I'm not ready to upload my dividers yet, so we're just going to hit save. Now let's go back into recipe pages so that we can mess around with the category. Now we can add a category in. See right here? It opened that up now because we don't have no custom dividers anymore. So don't limit yourself. So let's name this category Fair Foods. Okay? Name it Fair Foods. Now it's there. Let's say I want to move it up here. I move it up here and then I hit save. Now this is not how my book is going to look because of the fact that I'm not doing the book yet. So go back to TypeNSave. And this is where you do the book cover. I don't mess with this until I'm ready to submit my book. Your custom dividers, I don't mess with that until I'm ready to submit my book. The personal pages, I don't mess with that until I'm ready to submit my book. And I'm going to go in here and mess with it now just because you asked me to. Okay. So you can pick any of these for your pages to look like. I've already used this one. I've already used this one. And I've already used this one. So I'm going to pick a different one. I'm not doing nothing for school, so I'm not going to put that. I'm not doing nothing for cancer, so I'm not going to put that. I don't know why I think I used this already, but I don't think it's that one. I think it's the bow. I think I've used the bow. We don't want the dog bone and stuff because it's not a book of dog food, which I might do that in the future. So I'm going to pick this guy right here because I think we can change it. And then go to next. And that's what it looks like so far. You can move this around and you can put your subtitle and so on and so on. It tells you the safe area. And they have this section right here where they put their pertinent... Oh, crap. I keep forgetting that I'm not supposed to do it. You have a whole thing here where you can make it bigger. I'm dragging it with my fingers here. So they have their information already printed in there, and that's your title page, and then you get 4 pages. So you can have a title page, a copyright page, an introduction page, and an acknowledgement page. And you can go in here and add the pages. I'm not going to do any of that right now. You have to preview everything before you save it. So it's going to preview the page. We're going to do another episode where we come in here and build the personal pages. We're not going to do that right now, okay? Remember I told you I'm going to break it up into segments. I don't know if they're going to follow in sequence. I'm going to see. Anyways, let's go back. It's already saved. So let's go back. Close this out. And let's go back to this is where I want to take you. So we set up some categories. You can go in there and set up more, delete some, move them around, so on and so on. We're not doing anything with recipe symbols because it's going to cost us 5 cents. We run away from things that's going to cost us money in this book. Recipe fillers, don't even touch that. It's going to cost you 15 cents. I mean, if you're rich and you want your book to turn out to be $15 that you have to pay for it and then try to sell it back, you do that. But I am not doing none of that. So this is add recipes. You can view the recipes. You can edit the recipes. You can delete and arrange the recipes, and you can preview the recipes. So let's go add a recipe because we don't have any in here. So you can put the first name. Say, let's say I am the one that has the recipe. I don't ever put my name unless it's something special. I usually put my mom's name if it's her recipe, my auntie name, whoever gave me the recipe. But I'm going to put my name there just to show you guys. The recipe is called Pigs in a Blanket. It's automatically capitalized for you. And this is going to go into the category that I name. What did I name a category here? Fair Foods. I'm going to name it Fair Foods. So pick your category that it goes. You can always go change a category that the recipe goes into. That's not a problem. And then you want to, I'm going to do this with 2 parts. I'm going to add a part. You can only have 2 parts for free. If your recipe has more than 2 parts, let's say you're doing a cake and it has the cake and then it has the filling and it has the frosting, you can't add 3 parts or it's going to cost you. So make sure you fit it into 2 parts. So this first part, let's title it, and this is going to be the dough. And then this part's going to be the spice that we're going to put on the top, okay? So if you want to like just start writing out the recipe, but you have to go do something, you have to at least have 2 ingredients listed to hit save and then come back and mess around with it. So let's put, I don't know what goes into this thing, 1/2 teaspoon of active dry yeast and 3/4 cup warm water. Let's put that for the 2 to anchor. And then I've got the thing already typed elsewhere where I could just copy and paste it here. You're going to be typing it in there, but for, you know, to save time. For the spice, we're going to put half a teaspoon of, come on, Barbara. Cayenne. And let's say half a teaspoon TSP garlic powder. Now I'm doing this on a small 13-inch laptop. So, so let's put some blah, 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 blah here. Okay, we have that. So now we want to preview it. You have to preview it before you can save it. And look, we already have a little recipe going here. It says pigs in a blanket. Well, this should be pigs with the S. It has what I wrote here. And it has the spice and it has my name. So close this and then hit save. And you've got your first recipe in the book. See, it says here recipe 1. Okay, recipe 1. Now, if you want to go ahead and preview it, let's go back out. And we want to preview the recipes. I don't usually do this after I put in one recipe. I do it after I put in like 10. But you're going to view it in its formatted state. And look, it has a table of contents going. It has our little design. It has our first little recipe in there. All right, so that's your little preview. And let's go back out of this. Let's say I want to edit that recipe. I have to go back and put in more ingredients, right? I didn't put all my ingredients. So let's go back here. And I want to edit the recipe. And so now I have to put the S for pigs in a blanket. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my other ingredients and put my ingredients here and put my directions here. And that's how I would edit that recipe. So preview, whatever changes you make, you have to preview. As you can see, I didn't edit anything yet, right? We're going to come back. So go back to recipes. And then now you can view recipes. If you don't want to preview it in its formatted state, you can go here to view what you have. I only have one so far in this category, fair foods, and it's pigs in a blanket. All right, so let's see. If I want to delete or arrange the recipe, I can go in here and find it. Let's see, it was fair foods, and I can find it here and I can delete it. I can take a look at it here and I can move it around, but there's nothing to move it around against. So what I'm going to do is stop right now for this episode. And I'm going to put a few more fake recipes in here. They might be real recipes. And then I'm going to come back again and I'm going to break it down into showing you how to edit. So you can like just find that video. This is how to set up your account with TypeNSave for Morris Cookbooks. And I kind of showed you just a summary of what you can do. And so then what I'm going to do is put some more recipes in here off screen. And then I'm going to come back and show you like, this is how you edit a recipe in TypeNSave. This is how you delete a recipe and arrange it, you know, in TypeNSave. And so you can access those videos. They might be shorter videos, 2 to 3 minute videos, and then you can access those easily. All right. So this one ends this one. Come back for the next video in the series where I'm going to show you how to edit a recipe. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for making it all the way through to the end, guys. In case you didn't know, my primary channel is called The Bare Pantry Show and can be found right here on YouTube. Check below for the links. And also, I have 2 books for sale. And here they are. Check below to see how to purchase these. You can only get them from me. And don't buy that old book that I have on Amazon, okay? Thanks, guys.